Oh, welcome to our home on this Sunday morning. I just went out and picked these, and I've never done this before, but obviously the pink ones are beautiful, beautiful roses. And then I put some of the proteus in with it, kind of make a nice combination. The proteus are on their way in. The roses are on their way, it's the other way around. The proteus are on their way out for the year. The roses are on their way in. So
I like how you always show your flowers.
Yeah. Well, they make me so happy.
It's great. It's great.
So, 37 years ago, we started what turned out to be one of the most fulfilling parts of our work. And we started a adult children retreat for 1 week at Brighton Bush Hot Springs in Oregon. And we had a 32-year run with this amazing experience every summer. And we'd still be doing it because we loved it so deeply. Except the huge fire, took out over half of Brighton Bush and the surrounding area and a whole little city that was down below. And they are rebuilding, but they're not rebuilding the areas that we used for the children and the teens. So looks like, that's an ending for that amazing experience. But the memories are so rich and so beautiful, and they'll never go away. So when we started this retreat, we decided there was a children's program and an adult program. The adult program was pretty similar to what we normally do in workshops, but we wanted to have something combined where the children would all come together and the adults would all come together, and it would be more than fun. It was fun, but it would be meaningful. And we spent a lot of time deciding what messages do we want to get through to the children and the teens, and of course the adults and parents. And we came up with 4. I'm going to talk about the 3 of them. The 4th actually was love of animals, which is very important, and Barry had the kids acting out as animals, and that was really wild and a lot of fun. The first one that we did on the first day was about trust. And this is so important to learn how to trust each other, and also learn how to trust that we're taken care of, that there's a beautiful plan for us. And I believe we brought this through to the children in a way that hopefully they carry it through into their adult lives. And the second was about gratitude, remembering to be grateful for those people in your life, and also just grateful for all the beauty and all the experiences. And we had the families be in little groups, and the children were grateful to the parents, and parents were grateful to the children, and that was really beautiful. But the one I want to talk about the most is the Thursday morning, and we did the same thing every Thursday morning.
And that would be the 4th day.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
Started on a Sunday night.
Yeah. So, there were a lot of teens. And there was no police saying, you got to be here on time. This is what's happening. They knew this was happening every year. Pretty much the same thing. But they came on time. And they fully participated. So this last little lesson, which we want to really share with all of you, is remembering the light that we are. And that we came to earth to spread this light wherever we go. And that's so important to remember that ultimately that's our purpose here. And so we acted out a little play with the children, and it was a story about a little girl named Gloria. And Gloria came from the heaven world, which we all came from. And she was given explicit directions to spread the light. And I believe that we were all given these beautiful directions before we came into our bodies. Remember who you are and remember to spread the light. Well, Gloria found it difficult because there were these teenagers played by the teen group, and they would tease her, and they would be kind of the worst that you could imagine teenagers being.
Oh, they had a lot of fun with this part.
Yeah, they kind of overdid it, but it was also, it was funny actually, and Gloria, she went away crying into the woods, and a little bird, also played by a child, came in and sang to her, and through the song of the bird, she was able to remember her true purpose, which is to spread the light and to be the light. And once she remembered, there was a power that came into her. She was able to go back to these teenagers and spread her light. And of course, it was just adorable. And the teenagers just changed and became really loving and very quickly and dancing around and
hugging all of the other participants.
Yeah. And it was, of course, very, we always geared things for the kind of the youngest kids, and the youngest kids really got it. They really, really got it. But I think the adults did too. And we want you to get it too, because that is our true purpose here, is to be the light and to spread this light and to not hide it, to let the light really shine through. And the next thing that we did on this Thursday morning, which was so powerful, we'll never forget this as long as we live, is that we would get two circles, and the adults would be on the outside. And this is a lot of people. Sometimes we had 120 adults and kids. That's a lot of people. Sometimes it dropped as low as 50. That's still a lot of people. Right. And it would be, so the adults on the inside and the children and the teens on the inside.
The adults on the outside.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Barry's right. Anyway, the kids were on the inside. And we would go around in the circle singing this song, and Barry's going to sing it in a moment. And we would sing so the adults, we would sing to each child. And sometimes it'd be little bitty, we'd get down, and sometimes it'd be way taller, these big tall teenage boys, but still children. And it was an extraordinary experience. So.
I just want to say a little more about that particular circle that we did on Thursday morning at the end of this story about Gloria. Whenever I think about all the years of doing these family camps, family retreats, that is actually what stands out as, for me, the most powerful moment. Almost every single year, to be singing. And it's just a little song that we came up with. The words are, I am the light shining out on the world. Open your hearts and receive who I am. And first, the inner circle, so a child or teen would be paired up with an adult, and the child or teen would sing first to the adults. I am the light shining out on the world. Open your heart and receive who I am. And then the adult would sing to the child or teen. And the love that would be transmitted back and forth, and the openness was just unbelievable. And always, I mean, that would be probably more consistently bringing me to tears than anything else that we did.
Yeah.
So that's the memory. That's the memory. Even if we never do another family program again, we have this treasured memory.
Oh.
Yeah.
So here's the song.
Yeah.
And if you're sitting watching this with someone, maybe you want to sing to that person.
Yeah.
And if you're sitting alone, that's fine. Just sing along and feel your true purpose. The light that we're here to shine this light.
And really, there's two ways. There's two ways to sing this. One is as yourself, right? Singing to the world. You know, I am that light shining out on the world. Open your hearts and receive that light. Receive who I am. Or you can actually sing as if you're the divine presence, singing to yourself, singing to you. So, and there's two parts. So I will sing both parts. I'll sing them back and forth, and you can learn both parts. Okay? This way. All right. The light shining out on the world. Open your heart and receive who I am. The second part goes like this. I am the light shining out on the world. Open your heart and receive who I am. Again, I am the light shining out on the world. Open your heart and receive who I am. The second part. I am the light shining out on the world. Open your heart and receive who I am. Yeah. But most important now to feel it with your eyes closed for a moment. I am the light. I am. Those words are so powerful. I am the light shining out on the world. Open your heart and receive that light that I am offering. Open your hearts and receive that. That's all you need to do. It's the giving, it's the receiving. It's the being and the receiving. And we can do both. We can be that light and we can receive that light. We can do both. Breathe it in and breathe it out. I am the light. I give the light. All right. Thank you. You can open your eyes. That's really, in a nutshell, why we're here. If we could just remember that throughout the day. I am the light shining out in the world. Open your hearts. Receive who I am.
Aww. You know, this is really beautiful homework. It's really life homework that wherever we go, whether it's in the grocery store, at the gas station, to just to shine our light. It may not be returned. That's not the purpose. But just to shine our light. And in doing so, we help others remember the beautiful light that is within them.
And thank you for your beautiful light that comes through you, each one of you. So many of you that we know and love so deeply. Thank you especially.
Thank you, Bill.